Super Bowl 48 back in 2014. There's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. They'll run here with a rookie. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now it's Smith. Flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Jalen Hyatt, his intended receiver. 3rd down here. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. You talk about this Bengals defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. Down inside the 40. The Giants at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
53.
Throwing now is Geno. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And the slot man goes in motion left. They snap it to Smith.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Running left is Tracy.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
They'll go again with Tracy.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman, the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And they'll go on the ground.
And that one not going to work at all. Boy, the defense all over it, and they blow that up behind the line. On fourth down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal.
Gano's kick is good, and the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead.
Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 23.
Here we go.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
There we go, Sonoma.
After the interception, here's Smith. Here's Jump. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Or call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're...
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Gano the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. That's caught inside the 20. And this will get them all the way inside the Giants' 10. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Burrow.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown.
Boy, this defense is circling early. A pick-6 there, and they are off to the races here this first quarter.
And, partner, when you get off to a first-quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
17-0 our score after one. Here's 2nd and 10.
11 MT, tight. 11 MT, tight. Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. Down.
Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Quez Watkins, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The Giants on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Smith.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now Geno. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
On 1, ready? 11, Thomas. 11, MT, 11, MT.
Now it's Burrow.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively.
11.
How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
11 mighty. God.
And Burrow going to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
God.
A quick throw by Burrow is complete. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Twelve. God.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. It's Deonte Banks with it.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Gave up 6 points going the other way.
Gano the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Going deep here for Watkins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Quez Watkins
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Smith.
As this complete to Daniel Bellinger.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That's good for the New York Giants.
From the 50, it's Smith. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Geno now to throw. Being chased out left.
And Smith able to move the chains before sliding down.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Smith. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here's Smith.
That's to the rookie. It's Malik Neighbors.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Bengals 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown,
42 yards.
And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that cuts this lead down to 13.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now they'll try to run a reverse here. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield.
And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's all the way inside the 30.
There we go, Sonoma.
They'll hand it to Tracy.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. To throw is Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Gano's kick is good.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Open man downfield is Chase. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
That one caught by all, the tight end.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Brown is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. He's got this complete to Robinson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing now is Geno.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton.
Touchdown, Giants! Darius Slayton with a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 15 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
Now it's Burrow. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
T. Higgins.
28 yards.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now he's free at the 35, and he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Tracy trying the right side.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Here we go.
Now Smith.
He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a two-score game. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 23 yards on the play.
Here we go. 11.
From midfield now, Burrow.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
12. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 12.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. 11. 11 mighty.
To the air again, Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Burrow will throw.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now it's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. In the backfield by himself is Brown, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Chase Brown.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that big-time drive right there? If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On the give, it's Tracy.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 26.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Handoff now. It's Gray with it.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Aaron Gray,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Giants might be moving closer to an elusive 2nd win of the year as they extend that 4th quarter lead.
Gano the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Quez Watkins,
73 yards.
And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start. But now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
In motion, Slayton.
Now Smith.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it now with Gray.
And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
At the 12-yard line.
They run again here with Gray. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Now a 3rd and 6.
On the run, this is Gray. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Giants, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year.